This is your News Now Sports.
Two Delphus natives have brought a national championship to Northwest Ohio as Nolan Feathers and his brother Nick, who also serves as Nolan's crew chief, won the National Autosport Association Super 6 Touring Championship all the way back in late September. But this accomplishment was no easy task for this duo, as our Katie Gilhooly has more.
Maybe I'm like racing's version of Rudy or something.
And there's really no better way to describe Nolan Feathers' road to a national championship, because just a few weeks prior to the September 22nd race, Feathers was confident he wouldn't have the funds to compete. That is until his friends and family stepped in.
I kind of went on Facebook on my phone and I saw a picture of my car and I was like, oh, there's my car. And the picture was associated with a GoFundMe page and I was kind of like, all right, yeah.
By the time I had found out, I had seen it had already accumulated enough money for us to at least enter. We only had about 2.5 weeks to get the car ready. From where it was competitive regionally, but to get it competitive for a national championship standpoint, we had 2.5 to 3 weeks to get it ready.
But the Cinderella story doesn't stop there. Once at Nationals, the road got a little bumpy.
We broke a shifter linkage on test day. We were out for most of test day, and then we broke an axle, I think, at the end of the day. So that was 2 setbacks. And then on the qualifying day, we broke another axle in 3 laps, which was pretty impressive.
Right off the bat, it was kind of one of those things where it was going to kind of punch us in the face. But if you have a competitive edge and you really want to compete, you're already there. You have a lot of people that are standing behind you to help you. You find ways to work around any of these obstacles to try to get to where you want to go in terms of the racing weekend.
Ultimately, Nolan and Nick never gave up, and it paid off in the biggest way. And that's what the two brothers hope people can learn from their journey to success.
I don't know if I even believe it now. It's so surreal, and it's such an incredible feeling. And, you know, it's kind of like a dream come true. But there was a lot of hardship along the way, and that kind of almost makes it more special because we overcame all of the issues that we had, and we came out on top.
In Lima, Katie Gilhooly, your News Now Sports.
Thanks, Katie. We move to the links now as the UNOH women's golf team hosts day 1 of their fall invitational at Hidden Creek Golf Club today. Beginning on the second green, Bluffton's Haley Gill nails her par putt. She shoots a 90 and sits in 15th after day 1. Here is her teammate Briley Oberdorf at the par 3 6th. Her long putt from the fringe just comes up short. Oberdorf would tap in for bogey en route to a round of 87. She heads into Sunday in 12th. On 3, UNOH's Natalia Quintero sinks this par putt. The racer is tied for 4th after a round of 82. Your leader after Saturday's action is UNOH's Devaki Ganesh, who drills her par putt at the 3rd. Ganesh shoots a low score of 76 as she will look to claim the title in tomorrow's final round. Time once again for the play of the week as we recap another jam-packed 7 days of sports. Plenty of highlight reel plays to choose from once again this week, but the best comes from the gridiron on Friday night. A huge WBL clash between Kenton and St. Mary's. Second quarter, third, and forever for the Cats. If we can roll that highlight there. Blaine Houston somehow will stay on his feet as he rolls to his right and at the last moment goes deep down the field. And look at that grab by Bryce Ellis to pick up the first down and more as we look at it once again. The elusiveness from Houston to break free of a pass rusher while keeping his eyes down the field, and then the high point ability from Ellis as he mosses the defensive back. Houston throws 87 times for 650 yards and 5 touchdowns, while Ellis reels in 4 catches for 86 yards, but it all comes in a losing effort as St. Mary's hands Kenton their first WBL loss. NFL action today as the Bengals look for their first win of the season against Arizona. A.J. Green remains out with an ankle injury. Arizona strikes first, is on 4th and 2. Kyler Murray keeps it on the boot and finds his way to the end zone. The Cardinals would take a 7-point lead into the half, and they would win it on a late field goal, Katie. They take it 26-23.
All right. Thanks so much, Matt. We'll wrap things up after the break.